Crazy cool way of drawing. Discovered on his iPad. Drawing is real in different planes. See, this was me drawing at Istanbul airport. When I was waiting for my transplant, painted his mug with merch. And with text explanations. Compared to her, painted his coffee mug. The one I would like. Because straight, tormented thirst. But Istanbul coffee turned out to be straight. Not really. But in this plane, drew people standing on. Cues that. Line up before boarding. Straight, strongly in advance. Probably it's the same people who get up on the plane strongly in advance. Pisses me off, damn. Lessons on such schedule. In the video description and in the profile like repost subscription. My name is Eduard Kichigin, sitting, escaping the heat at Nara Gate. With me sketch on iPad. Such a three-dimensional pretty girl. And watch me try to carry my technique. In which I start doing my big paintings on drawing technique on iPad. And trying to apply to the text, to the words, explanations. And you know I like it right. What does it all look like? Straight like, look, approaching now. Bench approaching. Now we bring the girl closer. Pretty old my sketch on iPad. But straight like. See, lessons on such schedule. In the video description and in the profile like post subscription. My name is Eduard Kichigin. I love this drawing of mine on an iPad. Look, what an interesting thing. It's a landscape sketch. Drawing in three-dimensional mode. With explanation of concept. Here I tell something about circles. Here about the colors of vegetation. Here about small architectural forms. Their form, concept elements. I tell you a little about sculpture. And about landscaping on the background. And overall, it turns out such a cool sketch. Drawing sketches in three-dimensional graphics wildly convenient. I'm straight, just really, very like. And lessons on such a schedule. In the video description and in the profile like repost subscription. My name is Eduard Kichigin. Some snippets from my landscape architectural portfolio. This is a small part of a very big concept. Such an exemplary case, co-living house. There should have been a lot of them on the project. So developed a pretty, but very simple structure. Elongated shape. Due to location on the ground. Around a big green office. This structure is divided into two parts. Using a small terrace inside. She can be absolutely transparent or with blackout windows. From the side of the road, small, pretty modernist facade. Everything is on a pile, foundation, and with a simple structure. Building. It's pretty simple. This is such a simple and stylish house. Was doing his visualization in Unreal Engine program. She is very pretty, not easy. And gives very pleasant light effects. Well, here's a girl model impressing me. The right way. The terrace of the house exploits. Here are the fragments. Green space next to the house. Well, and such nice effects. Rhythm of windows and lighting effects. More other projects and concepts. In my portfolio, follow the link in the profile and in the video description. Like repost subscription. My name is Eduard Kichigin. Look up. What a cool, interesting idea. From old graphics. So used to design books. Painted such an image. And he was drenched with text and basically something like that. I think you need to bring. And on my paintings, because there are snippets of text there are many of them, but a large part image creeps out and the text serves as a kind of complement. And I think he should be equal. Neighbor image. How did these guys do here? Who did this? Old graphics. Overall, awesome looking sheet. What do you think? Write in the comments. Especially here's this crown. I am impressed. Don't know why. My name is Eduard Kichigin. Super cool. Unusual stuff. When, not just image making artists, when they make out a book, but also in this image. Fits the storyline. That is wow. He does the letter D. From the letter D takes out the entrance group. Part of this letter is river. And here, even present. Here is a waterfall, small. That's a big common building. With which here people come out. But here the guys fish. And the background is a pretty landscape. And everything is done in the classroom. Stunning graphics. In the style in which I gradually move. And which I plan transfer to their large architectural paintings. So it's not only majestic, but even more difficult. Even more interesting. In general, little by little I exercise in such a schedule. Just superb. In my blog, all about best graphics of the world. Like repost. Subscription. My name is Eduard Kichigin. Throw some bionics from my architectural landscape portfolio. Let's see here. I've been doing this concept for a very long time. You can see fragments of the video. This is not remember what year, but 10 years probably ago. And made in Unreal Engine 4.5, if I'm not confusing anything. These are so smooth. Barely noticeable spans. Swim. Such a simple sympathy. Well, may not be easy, but pretty parametric. Loved I. Then this case. And how cool is Unreal Engine? Handles color and shape and texture. I've been bothered with this uniform for quite a long time. Parametric. Made it in 3D Max. If I do not confuse anything. It was a little bit dramatic. I really do not like 3D Max at all. But then had to use it. But actually, the result, I really like it. He is so slightly airy. Slightly incomprehensible. But very much, I think, aesthetic. And the spans are so straight. Okay, and in the details you can go and see. I have respectively, and here are these renders and videos in my portfolio by link in the video description and in the profile cap. Repost subscription. My name is Eduard Kichigin. Here's another cool example. How text douse the image as book graphics neighbor with text elements. And that's all done approximately in that chart, to which I gradually go. But I try so that she is not labor intensive. It's all certainly good, and the story is straight. But I want to find a way where I will not suffer, and I still have time to design to normal my work. But agree, that book graphics look wildly pretty. Half image sheet, half a list of text. But my exercises in trying to come to a schedule like this, until, of course, it works out. But I move like my name is Eduard Kichigin.